Greetings everyone, what is up with me again, Tim Prime 1 with another video review. If you're on this video review, we're going to be taking a look at Transmars MPM-09 Ratchet. And talking about all that right there. Oh boy, I'm still having to learn to slow down with my speeches. It's been hard for me to do that kind of, it's been hard for me to teach myself that kind of thing right there. Especially since I've been doing this for so many years, probably about 28, 29 years maybe. But yeah, I've been talking incredibly fast for a long period of time. But right now, let's go and take a quick look at the box art details of MPM Ratchet. Really nice looking robot mode right there. And also you can see his little double saw blade right there, along with his little laser cannon. And also his armor H2, in which is supposed to be his emergency vehicle, if I understand, but they have him down as a Hummer H2, but I like to call him I like to call this his emergency vehicle. I can't talk still right now. I'm also having some brain farts, and also right down here you can see the Transformers movie logo right down there. Still A+, I still question that. You all know that I question that right there. But yeah, really nicely done right there. And also right up here you can see Masterpiece movie series. And also on this side of the box right here, I'm going to adjust the camera a little bit. You can see Ratchet right there. Like the upper torso of him, his gaping mouth, his beautiful mugshot right there, along with his little Hummer H2 right there. Very nicely done. And also on this side of the box right here, you can see his Hummer H2 vehicle mode right there, really nice. And you can also see all the robot parts in there through the transparent plastic, really nice. And also on the back of the box right here, you can see all that it comes with: a movable mouth, I almost said posable mouth, buzzsaw attachment, our missile attachment, along with articulated hands, laser cannon attachment, and where his weapon storage is at right there, or at least half of it. Very nicely done right there. GM logos down here. Vehicle robot mode, about to say robot mode right here for his vehicle mode. And I rarely ever do these things right here. The QR scan code, I rarely ever do those things right there. But yeah, very nicely done right there. I do love what they put right here on him. And oh boy, I have something to tell you guys about him, but that is it for the box detailing right there. So let's go and take a quick look at the figure right here. Now, you're not going to believe this. In 2021, like a while after I got him, I will have to admit this. Whenever my daughter was about to be born, let's just say that my friends came on, my best friend's wife, along with his mother, they both came over to our house to help get things settled on up with. Well, to get things set on up with whenever our baby comes in, before our little girl came into this world. And I think honestly they might have accidentally have thrown out a bits of him, like the missile pods, maybe the missile pods along with the cannon and such. But yeah, I know it was all an accident. I should have just put the stuff on up. I am lazy. I'll admit that I'm lazy. But yeah, it took me a good while to purchase. Well, I at first purchased a new version of him off of TF Source, but after a month of waiting, that I found out from TF Source that the package got damaged. It got damaged. I'm trying to talk right now. Yeah, the package got damaged, and quite frankly, I had to go on eBay after a while longer to grab up some new stuff. So yeah, I managed to grab a whole new figure with the remaining parts and pieces for him. So yeah, bit of an adventure. But yeah, I'm glad I have this guy in my collection, because I will say this: he is my most favorite Ratchet out of all of the other Ratchets. He beats them hands down, and here's on why. They do not have a waist articulation. None of them have waist articulation. The one in the movie always has waist articulation. The first one did not have waist articulation. You can only spin his legs around. Same with the repainted version of him known as Deep Desert Ratchet. Humphrey the Decepticon's version, you could only rotate his arm and head around in order for them to be right side up for the robot mode. And also, for the other versions of him from the Studio Series line as well, they did not have any waist articulation. This one has waist articulation. This is why I'm buying up the Masterpiece movie series, because they have more of a There's a very much higher chance that these have a more movie accurate transformation than the previous figures do. I'm not gonna lie right there. Oh wow, I think This part right here is a little confusing. I'm not for sure if it's supposed to stay forward or go back on up or what have you. But yeah, I do like this right here. I do like what they did with Ratchet right here. Very, very nice. You can see a little all about symbol right there. Let's see. It says search and rescue fire department. Okay. I thought so because like with these things right here, like with the axes and whatnot on top of him right here, he's a fire engine. He's supposed to be a fire engine, but I will admit I do not see any hose. I think like the hose are in, they would be in like maybe a compartment, the compartment right here, maybe concealed someplace upon him. But yeah, they definitely did a really great job with him, especially the all about logo right there. Search and rescue fire department. Same right here, search and rescue fire department, and little rearview mirrors right there made up of rubbery plastic. Very nicely done, very nicely done. I also love the little door handle right there. Love that part right there. And also right here you can see blue lights right here, little blue lights right here. Very nicely done. And also a little winch right there, very nice little winch. And you can see his little all-out head right there. You can see his little head, his arms, his legs in the undercarriage. It's like he's a shell former. He's basically a shell former. A little bit of a mess right there, but I can easily get that clean on up. Yeah, I've been trying to keep him with me the whole time. I'll admit he's not easy to keep up with, but yeah, they definitely did a really fantastic job with his overall vehicle mode and with his little plastic wheels right here. You can definitely have him to roll very smoothly. Hang on for a second. Let me lower the camera a bit more. There we go. That's a lot better. You can have Ratchet to roll incredibly smoothly. Very nice. I love how they have him to roll right here. And that was kind of a good spin right there. That was kind of a good spin right there. I'm not going to copy MGO. I'm not going to try. I'm not going to copy him. But yeah, I'll admit that was a pretty nice spin. You can still, and like with his rolling feature, I do love of how they have it to where his wheels can roll pretty smoothly, except for on this wooden table right here. Well, they can still roll on the wooden table, but for me, it doesn't feel like his wheels are moving. It feels like they're standing still, I'll admit. But yeah, really nice, very nicely done. I do love what they did with Ratchet, and also right back here, you can see the little doors for whenever, like, I think this is where they would keep the fire hoses, for in real life. But yeah, they definitely did a really fantastic job with Ratchet. Love the overall look and quality of him. Very nicely done, especially with his little rear tire right there. Very nice. And I still remember the first figure. Like with the first figure, this top part came off and became his weapon, and he had like an axe installed inside of his wrist. But I'm glad that they changed him on up greatly for his MPM design. And I do know about the third-party repainted version of him, because that one has more of a movie-accurate paint on it than the other versions do. But yeah, I love MPM Ratchet right here, and he came out at the same time that Starscream did. Really nice. I love this whole figure right here. Very nicely done. And also this right here is a bit of a rubbery plastic as well, or a flexible plastic that I will say is this. Like, well, it can't really come off, but yeah, like there we go, there you are. Like it can detach itself. You can detach it, but it stays on here because the lights are on here. Because I think the lights are attached to this thing. But yeah, very nice overall vehicle. I also love the transparent plastic right there. Very nice. I think it's a bit of a blue tint for the transparent plastic. But yeah, very nicely done. Now for what all is included are his weapons. Yeah, here are his weapons. Right here, the laser cannon, along with the missile pods and the double saw blade. And to store these weapons, I'm going to show you the missile pods real fast. Missile pods will go onto the bottom right here. Little tab, little slot right there. Yeah, let me see if I can. There we go. Oh. And there we go. Okay, there we are. Sorry about that. The camera is a bit low. I'll admit the camera's a bit low, but I think I'll just leave it low. But yeah, his missile pods do go into there. I'm going to detach it real fast to show you all again. The missile pod goes right into there. Please focus. I know this camera does not want to focus properly. You know, There we go. There we are. There we go. Yeah, there we go. There we are. Very nice right there. Also with this little double saw blade, you can easily tab this onto the back. Let's see. Let's see. You have to make sure you tap in the right place, like right down there, right down here. Just tab like a little couple of slots right there. This little bit will go in between those two slots. If I don't drop it first, oh boy, sorry about that. Hang on for a second. Drop right in between the Gorilla Pod legs. There we go. Just go ahead and slide that right in there and tap that right there. There we go. And with this right here, just go ahead and tap this onto the top section right there. There we have it. Weapon storage. This has more, I'll admit, this has more of a conceal version. This one is more concealed than this one because like people will see him firing at the Decepticons with that cannon right there. They'll be wondering like, what's he doing? What's he doing? Bang. Yeah, so far so good. I tap this. I tap it. Oh, wait. There we go. There we are. Take little missile pods. Right them from right here. Right that from right there. So far so good. And now comparison time. Comparison time. First things first, I want to go ahead and put them with the entirety of the Autobot team. Here he is right next to Jazz. Bumblebee. Along with Optimus Prime. And let's see if I can do anymore. I'm going to bring this guy around. Here's Ironhide. Here's Ironhide. So yes, we have we have the entire Autobot crew from the first movie. Right here, the entirety of the Autobot crew from the first movie. Very nicely done. I must say, really great skill comparison. Really great skill in comparison. Minus, plus or minus a few areas, but still great comparison right there. Oops, sorry about that. Oh boy. You know, I have the new tripod. This tripod, both tripods. Okay, I'll admit I just got the wrong tripod. I thought I got the right tripod a while back, but that didn't work out as I had hoped. Here we go. Here we go. And where you going, Ironhide? You need to come off the table. And also for his previous two incarnations, technically incarnations, he is with Red Alert and Cybertron Defense. Red Alert. There we go. And there we are. Now for the transformation sequence, it's kind of complicated, like Starscream, it's just kind of complicated. First things first, you want to go ahead, untap this entire section right here, fold it on back as much as possible. There we go. Make a little bit of clearance, and same thing with this side right here. Untap this, rotate it on, fold it on back a good bit right there. Now, take a look inside right here. This is how the feet are supposed to be right in here. Although sometimes they can be a little bit complicated just to try and get in there. Just a little bit complicated. Now what you want to do next is going to take this little piece right here, untap it, bring it on out. So this on this side right here, untap it, bring it out. Now what we're going to do is I want to go ahead and lower and fold down these things. Go ahead and take this entire back section right here, untap it. There we go. Take this, lift it on up a bit, split it, and there we go. Bring it on up. There we go so far. So what we're going to do next is we're going to go and take the legs, rotate them all the way back, split them down here. Now I'm going to go and do this ahead of time real fast. Now first things first, let's go ahead and get this rotated on up with just a tad bit right there. Now these do come on down and tab into place right down there because, well, there's no place for them to tab in at, but yeah, they do hold down there fairly securely. I think it's because they're a bit of a tight, they're a bit tight right there in that area. like I can't fully call what that is. I do not know what that is. But what you want to do is right now rotate the legs on around. Take this, rotate it down, fold this on in. There we go. Tap it into place and fold this on up. Tap that into place right there. And take this, fold it onto the back of the leg. So far, so good. I do believe, for the most part. Do the same thing with this side of the leg right here. Rotate this around. Fold this on in, if possible. There we go. Fold this on down. Fold this on in. There we go. Tap that into place right there. And this will come on up and tab in right there. There we go. So far, so good. Now, what we're going to do next is this. We're going to bring Ratchet on up. We're going to flatten out the feet. Fold out the heels. There we go. Now, what you want to do is go ahead. Hang on. I need to lift the camera up. Let me bring the camera up a good bit. Bring up the camera. Bring up the camera. If the legs will respond with me. Come on, please respond. Respond. Go. We are having to move a little parts and pieces around here. Now, I think the camera's a bit. There we go. There we go. That's pretty much better-ish. I think it might be much better once I get him transformed because he is a bit tilted. Now, what we want to do is we want to go ahead. Now, this piece right here is going to pop on out. It's going to pop on out just a little 1 year ahead of time. And I think they use the same transformation gimmick with him like they did with Jazz just to help cheapen their budget, maybe by a tad bit. There we go. There we are. Now, what you want to do is take these things right here. These things on. Now you have to make sure you bring this on up right here. Put it in front. There we go. Same on this side right here. Bring it up in front. There we go. What you want to do is bring the arms on down. Bring the wheels on back. If you can. There we go. There we are. Now what you want to do next is, gotta make sure that's a bit clear right there as much as possible. Rotate this all the way around. Hang on for a second. Oh boy, camera's not even up that far. I gotta move this camera up a little bit more. Adjust it as well. Okay, stay right there. Hopefully, it's as straight as up as possible. Now, what we're gonna do is continue to rotate this on up. Uh-oh. This is a bit in the way, right? Oh, yeah, that's right. That's a bit in the way. You have to make sure you move this. Yeah, that's going to pop on out. If you're not careful enough, that's going to pop on out. Just move it up right there. Take this entire assembly, rotate it around. That makes it so much easier right there. So much easier. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to bring down his upper body right here. Put that in place right there. Bring this on down right here. And just tab this. Well, hang on for a second. Kind of messed up right there. You see, this thing will fall off. I'm just going to leave it off for the time being. Going to bring it on down, and just you want to make sure this tabs in here into this slot right here. There we go. So far, there we go. Rotate these right here. Now go ahead, try to get abdominal area. Now, push that on in right there. Bring this on down, tap that into place, and just fasten that right there. There we go. There we are. Now, rotate his head around. There we go. Next with his arms, you want to take his arms and you want to try to rotate them. There we go. Rotate them right here as well. If at all possible, you want, hang on. Let's move these things. Let's move these wheels to the front. go. And I must say this, Robert Foxworth actually did a really good job with voicing Ratchet. There we go. We are going to loosen up the thumbs right down there a good bit. There we go. Take this right here, rotate it on out. Take the door and rotate it around a bit, resembling that little thing in the film. I don't know what it is, but I remember them in the film. Do the same thing on this side right here. Pull it on out a little bit, rotate it around, bring down his other arm, bring his hand on out. There we go so far. Now, we got that done up with right there. I can't fully remember what this is supposed to go to. I think it's supposed to go onto the side somehow, if I'm correct. I should be correct. There we go. Kind of ish. But yeah, here we go so far. Just gotta bring it around his arm. There we go. There we are. Yeah, I can't remember right where these things go to right here. Let's go ahead and take the entire assembly right back here. Bring this on up right here. Now, what we want to try and do is place this back where it was. This will go right there. This piece right here will rotate on back right there. Now, what you want to do right here is, with this thing right here, I'm trying to bring it out as much as possible. Rotate that around, rotate that around. Now just go ahead and take this, push this on up a little bit right here, if possible. Because like that's a little, you guys can see that little groove section right in there. This is supposed to go in there. At least I think. As I said, it's been a while. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'll tackle that in a second. Oh, wait. I'm wrong. I am mistaken. It goes down here because it's a little slot right down there for this thing to tap into. There we go. And oh my gosh. Yep. I now see it. These will go into that little grooves. This little bar right here will go in that little groove right there. That little tab will go in that little slot right there. Just go ahead, tap on it in. Rotate this on up a good bit. Rotate this on down. There we go. There we are. And so far, so good. That's as best as I can get right there. From the best of my memory, I'm trying to work on this from my memory. Go ahead, take the siren, bring the siren, well, take the flashing lights, bring it on back here. There we go. There we are. Now I do believe that these things right here will, let's get first things first, let's go ahead and try to bring these on up as much as possible, if possible, right there. Oh boy. I'll admit it has been a while since I've actually configured this guy right here. It has been a good while. Unless if it goes like this, I can't fully remember. I'm going to look at the box real fast. I see how it does. I see how it is now. These things go back here. These will go up here in the front. Wait, I almost forgot one other thing. Gotta put the windshield back to where it was. Yeah, the windshield, it will always, and I mean always pop off. I might as well just put some glue into there to make it more secure. Uh-oh. There we go. Gotta move that on down. There we go. Push that on in right there. There we go. There we are. There we go so far. There we go. Now, one thing that is crucial about this guy. Hang on. Let's go ahead and untap that. Bring this on up here, and this will go around the tire right there. Same with this part right here. Untap that. Bring it on up right there. Fold it on over right there. Now, right here with his waist. Right here with his waist. The one moment of truth. Yeah. Do it like this right here. And rotate at the waist at long last. Yay! Oh, and go ahead and bring up these little lights right here. If you possibly can, and bring this on down right here to help out with the transformation. Right? Oh yeah, so I think that this makes it to where these things can go on up. I think I'm not 100%, but here we go. There we are. There we go. There we are. So far, here is all of Ratchet now in his robot mode. Hang on, let me lower this camera a bit right here. Let me get over the camera a bit. Ow! That. Oh, I got pinched. I got pinched. Ow. That hurt. But here he is, Ratchet, now in his robot mode. And I must say this, they definitely, and I mean they definitely did a far better job with this robot mode and also along with this vehicle model, and like everything they did on him is a lot. It's so much better from my own perspective, and I don't know how many other fans' perspectives, but I love what they did with the overall transformation, gimmicks, everything else. This makes him look so much more movie accurate. I'm not even kidding, except for this part right back here. But you can pretty much, like, if I can remember how to do this correctly, you can just like flip these on down right here or something. I can't fully remember, but like you can make it to where you can flip these around, and these can just stay like this right here, maybe, or what have you. I can't fully remember how I managed to like get these things to vanish off from last time, but yeah, I definitely do wish that they would have made it to where like these things would have been like on a bit of a separate rotator joint in order for them to like rotate down. But still, quite frankly, they definitely did a beautiful job with Ratchet. They definitely did an amazing job. I do love everything they did with Ratchet right here. Fantastic work, Hasbro. You guys did a really great job. I still can't remember what to do with these things. If I had to, I'll just make a short about it to show you guys where these things do go. But yeah, really nicely done. Really great work overall. Really high quality with him. Upon like not only the plastic but also the paint right there. Really great. Loving it. And also love of how these things are up in front right here. And I also love where the wheels are at and how everything is looking on him. They definitely did a fantastic job. Now, real fast articulation wise, as y'all saw, his arms can rotate, but have limited range of movement due to this arm being right here. Hang on for a second. I think I just noticed something right here. Wait. I don't think, no, I can't. I cannot move at all right there. We have limited range of movement right here. This thing, like what we want to try to do is keep this thing pointed back this way because it is movie accurate with the door right there. Because like he has that little thing on him in the movie. I can't remember what it is, but yeah, keep his door rotated back like that right there. A little bit of a swivel at the bicep right there, and a little bit of movement at the elbow right there, and also for wrist up and down, wrist rotation. His thumbs can go back and forward. He has a little bit of posability in his finger area, a little bit of posability. What you want to do is let's go ahead and open up his thumbs again, like right there. Fold down his fingers and fold down his fingers right there as well. There we go. There we are. So yeah, you can also make him. Right here at his thigh, you can go up and down, in and out, and he can pretty much do the splits. He can do the splits. And right here at his like right above his knee, about I think at the thigh area as well, swivel right there, and also double jointed right there at the knee, but quite frankly, a bit limited due to this little piece being right here. So yeah, it's a bit limited unless if you move this piece on up and out of the way. Wait, you can't even do that right there because like this piece is still stuck right there because it has to like go over this little piece right here. But he's a little bit limited right there, unless if you move this piece, then he won't be as limited. A bit of ankle tilt, a bit of an ankle tilt right there. I'm trying to find the words. And also right there, you can move his ankle, you can move his foot up and down. That's mostly due to transformation, but it also works for in his robot mode and whatnot. Really nicely done. I love this overall, and also waist rotation, really nicely done up with right there. Also with his head right here, you can bring up his head a little bit, and I can't open up his, I don't think I've opened up his mouth before. There we go, there's his mouth. Big gaping mouth right there, big gaping mouth. And I swear, with Ratchet right here, it sounds like in the movie, it sounds like he's a bit nasally in the movie. Also, I forgot to mention this in the video. I did forget, like on Twitter, I did put up a poll to see which one I was going to do first, Ratchet or the MPM or the upgrade set. There's on the couch over there. Hang on, I want to go get real fast. Here's my chair. The upgrade set that I'm going to do my video review on, but majority votes for Ratchet. Majority votes for Ratchet. Yeah, that's something else I forgot to mention in the beginning of the video right there. I do that sometimes. I will do that sometimes. But yeah, they definitely did a really great job, especially with all the detailing on his face right there. Look at that detailing. Look at this sculpt work right here. Really amazing. I do wish they would have probably placed in like maybe a little bit more green in his face area. Looks pretty great right there. And I will say that's pretty great. Great. Yeah, I know, bad puns. Bad puns. I don't care. I'm a dad. I can use bad puns. So yeah, really nicely done. All great detailing right there. I believe that's die cast. I think that's die cast right there. That or it's a pretty, that or it's, I was pretty hard plastic. But yeah, I think it's either die cast or plastic right there. Also, with right down here, it's definitely die cast right here at the foot. Primarily right here. I'm not for sure about right here. I think it's plastic right there. But yeah, really great stuff with Ratchet right here. Really great. He definitely has a backpack right here. But I don't care. It's movie accurate. It's as movie accurate as possible. And I'll say this. I'm surprised they didn't like watch the scene of where this goes up and over Ratchet, because like that would have been probably been an interesting transformation gimmick right there. Instead of like this would be back here, this would have to rotate around on his waist in order for him to like transform in another direction. I'm not for sure. I don't know what I'm talking. I barely know what I'm talking about right now. But yeah, this right here in the movie, I remember he rotated around this little bit right here, went up and over, and he began to transform into his little vehicle mode. So yeah, that happened in the movie right there. I definitely remember that happening in the movie. I'm just glad they finally gave him his race rotation. I'm a bit disappointed they did not focus on the backpack possibly forming like probably over his head to where like his head is in the back or something. I'm not 100% for certain. But yeah, really great on Ratchet right there. Loving him. He's definitely one of my favorites. But right now, let's go ahead and put on his little weapons. Little missile pods right here. Let's see if I can find the right spot. Here's the right spot right here. I think either, nope, not either side. It's just this one side right here. Put his pods right into here. Tab and slot. Tab and slot. There we go. There we are. Now for this piece right here, see, I think if I do this piece correctly, it goes, well, according to from what I can see on the box right here, this will go right here, because I do believe this is on his left arm. This is on his right arm, but I think you can switch it on around. Had to bring in his hand. Please stand up, Ratchet. Please stand on up. Go. They are very nicely done right there. And it definitely does blend in incredibly well with the overall look of him. Really nice. This is supposed to go in that little slot right up in here. You're supposed to, I think, yeah, I think it, well, it is, it just needs a little adjusting. Yeah, well, it's in there right there. But yeah, they did. But yeah, there we go. And this is definitely a. You can definitely tell like this is a double blade right here. I love of how they made this into a double blade. And also I'm going to test something out now real fast. Well, see if my theory is correct. You can probably put the saw blade on over here. He's out of camera view. Let's see if I can put the saw blade in over here. Oh my gosh, yes you can. You can put the saw blade in over there. And over here with this other hand, you can possibly... I'd say for the most part, you can pretty much switch up the weapons. But yeah, I do remember like this gun, it was never over here. You can kind of pretty much switch up the weapons, but I'm not 100%, but I tried. But let's go and switch them right back. But yeah, I think you can switch up the weapons to where they're on the opposite arms. Because yeah, I do remember Ratchet having this gun right here, whenever he and Ironhide were fighting Starscream. And this weapon right here, wherever he was attacking Brawl. And I'm still hoping to see an MPM Brawl as soon as possible. So there we go. They are. I'm going to try to take this sign out if I can. There we go. There we go. They are. There we go. And that's like, there we go. That's like all the stuff right there for Ratchet. So let's go ahead and do some size comparisons. Let's go ahead and do some size comparisons. I'm going to go ahead and bring in Optimus Prime, Bumblebee, see right there. One thing I'm going to do is bring the Ironhide a bit closer. I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. Okay, Bumblebee, I had you standing up correctly. What went wrong? And sorry about all the other noise. There we go. Yeah, Bumblebee, okay, here. I'll try to set him correctly on up real fast. There we go, finally, he's standing up properly. Here is Ironhide. I had to reach to grab him. And here is Jazz, the entirety of the Autobot MPM collection. There you go. There's Ratchet with all the Autobots from the first movie. Group shot, a group shot, very nice little group shot right here of all the Autobots. There we go. I'm going to take these guys on off right here. There you go. And also time for, and he fell. Time for Armada Red Alert and Cybertron Red Alert. Pretty much an MPM scale, but yeah, pretty nice comparison right there. Pretty nice comparison. There we go. There we are. And that is it for MPM Ratchet. Now, if y'all are going to try to find him, that's going to be extremely hard to do because TF stores, and I know Big Bad Toy Store are out of stock of him. But you can probably find him on Robo Toy Base, maybe on ShowZStore.com, maybe on eBay. That's your best bet right there is eBay. Because he is one of the favorite figures to grab up. I am dead serious. He's also my most favorite in my collection as well. Because of how because I finally got a lot of stuff on him correct. So yeah, if y'all want to try and find him, you guys can find him on any of those websites. If y'all like the video, hit the like button, subscribe to both me and Wishmaker, and also check out my 10.1 gaming channel. Also, just check me out on social media, which is linked in my YouTube bio, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, and so on. Until next one, I'm 10.1, and I'll be signing off right now. So, peace out!